Happy birthday, Hakim Ziyech. Happy birthday to you, ya Habibi. Hakim Ziyech. Happy birthday to you.
All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
Welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. Middlesbrough laying the smackdown on Man United and Spurs, but they got the smackdown from us. Chelsea made sure that we don't fall into the trap, and we the European champions. We show how these Premier League teams, how to take care of some of these championship teams, and we showed exactly the quality. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, this match, I don't know. I'm very surprised how Spurs and Man United got demolished, or how they lost against this particular team. Middlesbrough is a good team, but the quality was clear to see. Chelsea were far and above superior to them. We predominantly controlled the match from the beginning till the end. First half, we opened them up at will. Lovely ball from Hakim Ziyech to release Mason Mount. Mason Mount gets into the byline, whips in a nice early cross in between the defenders. Lukaku gets a goal. When Lukaku's scoring, ladies and gentlemen, then the opposition is probably not up to the standard. And we're going to get into the player performances as well. But again, another very good second goal where a great driving run from Kovacic, early pass to Mount. Mount then finds early Ziyech. Ziyech cuts back in and rifles in a screamer. Second half was a bit boring, but then again, we controlled it. They didn't really have any big chances, maybe some half chances, and then Thiago Silva and Mendy were there to mop things up. We had other chances that we should have taken opportunity of. For me, ladies and gentlemen, my man of the match, and this is where we want to start the conversation from, is Mason Mount. For me, he played excellent. This is the kind of Mason Mount performance that I expect from here on in. We're in the business end of the season. We've got some big matches coming up, especially in the Champions League. Also, now we're in the FA Cup semi-finals. God damn it. Thomas Tuchel again doing the madness in another competition into the semi-finals. We need Mason Mount to be in top form. What I really liked about Mason Mount was his not just his pressing, but whenever he got the ball, he was looking to progress quick and further down the field. I think the formation, playing 4 at the back and not 3 at the back, helps out the attackers a lot more. We have to be honest about that. Allows Ziyech to be in his favorite position, allows Mount to be in his favorite position in the, a little bit deeper in midfield and then driving forward as opposed to that inside forward. I don't really think we have proper inside forward players. Maybe you can say, I suppose, Pulisic, Kai Havertz can be an inside forward, but Kai Havertz is probably better up front as a number 9. So Mason Mount for me, ladies and gentlemen, he's my man of the match. He's got 2 assists in the game. Very good passing. He was far more decisive today. His passing, his pressing, his energy, that aggressive energy, that aggressive approach to always take the ball forward, I think caused a lot of havoc for Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough were rattled by that, undoubtedly. Second player I want to talk about is Hakim Ziyech. Happy birthday to my boy, my Habibi, Hakim Ziyech. He was involved in the first goal as well, releasing the ball early to Mason Mount, and then Mason Mount gets into the byline. And also in the second goal, that screamer. I mean, we have to understand now. Yes, we may not like to play 4 at the back all the time because of the personnel, perhaps. But next season, this is something we need to think about. We do need to operate in a manner where we get the best out of our attackers as opposed to, making sure we're defensively solid. We can be defensively solid with 4 at the back as well, depending on the personnel, depending on the structure that we create. I think having a strong DM goes with the whole situation of playing 4 at the back. At the moment, we probably don't have a excellent DM available, a strong DM in the likes of, your Casemiros or Declan Rice or Shermani and so on and so forth, many other names out there. So we need someone who can do that job. Jorginho, for example, you're going to be saying, well, Jorginho obviously does a job, but I think we need to evolve from him. Today, by the way, Jorginho, ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Tuchel said in the press conference, Jorginho was rested and Italy owe me a big one. So that was a nice, cheeky little message from Thomas Tuchel. So Hakim Ziyech had a fantastic game as well. Overall, his work rate was great. There was some very good passing. His crosses there were a couple of times where I feel like our players need to do better with his crosses, need to anticipate those crosses better. Overall, very, very good game. Thiago Silva, I know he got the official man of the match. Defensive, absolute monster. Leader in defense. A couple of key interceptions, a couple of good blocks, a couple of situations where he just won the defensive duels as well. Fantastic play. Defensively, look, we didn't get really threatened too much. There were a couple of times Mendy was called upon, half chances, and Mendy did the job. Everyone else, to be honest, Malang Sarr, he did a job. Wasn't the greatest, but he did a job. Azpilicueta, look, again, 7 out of 10 performance. He barely drops any blunders. Rudiger overall was okay. Second half, maybe some iffy moments here and there. But then again, Rudiger is allowed to have that. He's been world-class. He barely has a bad game. Today was probably an average one, which is just fine. In midfield, Kovacic, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Mason Mount, we've already talked about. Kovacic was good first half. Second half, I don't think he was that great. Was mistiming some of his passes. Good driving runs, but mistiming some of the passes. Rightly so, was taken off. Maybe was getting tired. And Ruben Loftus-Cheek, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think he's a long-term regista unless he really, really develops. Once again, did the job. Couple of good driving runs, but overall, just sometimes passing too negative, going backwards. Defensively, at times gets out of position. Look, he can do a job, and that's what we're looking for. Maybe that's not his preferred position. I think at the end of the day, 8, being a box-to-box midfielder, is probably his go-to. Lukaku up front, ladies and gentlemen, look, besides the goal, he missed some really good chances. There was a chance where in the first half, he was in an offside zone, but the ball touched, it was I think a back pass, or maybe it touched one of the Middlesbrough players, and he was one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he missed that opportunity. And in the second half, Kante put in a really nice ball through to him inside the box. He had to do much better. Cut in with his left, smash that ball in. Look, I'm happy he scored the goal. I really want him to do well. I want him to find that confidence, but he's just... The player that we need in that position is the player like Kai Havertz, the work rate of Kai Havertz. And now Kai Havertz is producing assists and goals. So it's a massive compromise to have Lukaku. It's a massive downgrade to bring in Lukaku if he's not going to give us all of that. He just looks to me a little bit too bulky. I don't know. Every time he seems to be out of form, he looks bulky. He looks a bit, sluggish the way he moves. Christian Pulisic for me was okay. I think that injury in the first half, even though he continued on, might have played a bit of a scenario in the second half. I don't think he was completely comfortable. But overall, look, with Timo Werner, the less said when he came off the bench. Once again, what has he provided? What value adding has he done? The less we talk about him, the better it is. With Kepa, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people were saying, what happened to Kepa? Kepa was ill, as confirmed by Thomas Tuchel. Overall, look, 6 out of 6 wins since Chelsea got sanctioned. So please, UK government, what new sanctions do you want to impose? We're going to keep winning. Looks like it's only benefiting us in the sense that the team are unified. They're fighting for each other. They feel the pain of the fans. They feel the pain of the club. So, look, at the end of the day, I want these sanctions gone, but your sanctions are doing the positives for us in terms of the team. In the last 13 matches, we've won 12, keeping 8 clean sheets. Another clean sheet, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Super Tommy Tuchel. I'm checking out this really brilliant phase of play that we scored, the first goal where Ziyech releases Mason Mount, and Mason Mount with a lovely finish. Kepa missed the match through illness. I just want to have a look if there's any other big news that's going around before we sort of wrap things up over here. Thomas Tuchel again going on to the, there's some videos here going on to the crowd, the very limited crowd that we had. We had about 500, 600 fans, Chelsea fans that went there. He's still going out there and celebrating the moments with them, which is fantastic. Overall, once again, ladies and gentlemen, a brilliant professional performance, I have to say. And we move into the semi-finals of FA Cup. Yet another competition that we can do madness. Ladies and gentlemen, before we wrap things up, check out the promotion, Pro Football shirts. We're back again. As I said in the last promotion, I got myself the Travago jersey, so cannot wait till I get that and flaunt that with you guys. Make sure you get in on the act. 50% off, further 10% off with my code. As you can see, these are very reasonable prices, ladies and gentlemen. It's replicas, but they're just as good as new. Now with the mega store closed, this is where you can get your jerseys. Get in on the act. Get yourself one of these Club World Cup and the Champions League badge jerseys. You're going to absolutely appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, I got the Trivago one. There's a whole heap of other ones you can try out as well. Make sure you get in on the act. Ladies and gentlemen, use the link in the description below and the code is available there as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be back again with another video later on, later in the evening, just recapping the Chelsea ownership situation. There's some talks about Saudi owners, some mystery bidders as well. So look out for that. Enjoy the win. We are on a tremendous momentum. Players can have a bit of a break in this international break. I know some of them will play in the international scenes, which is fine, but at least they get to take their mind off things. You as fans, take your mind off things as well. But obviously, we're going to be very much covering everything possible in terms of Chelsea ownership situation. We're going to be covering some international matches as well. So yeah, smash the like button. If you're here for the first time, subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. We are in the FA Cup semi-finals, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, see ya.